The small town of Healdsburg is taking action to prevent some big businesses from opening up shop downtown. As John Ramos reports, it's all being done to keep Healdsburg.
It's a tough time to be in business these days, but the city of Healdsburg likes its small town feel and is working to protect it, even if it means keeping some pretty familiar names from coming into town. On Saturday, the city of Brentwood celebrated the opening of its first Costco, and it felt like the entire town showed up to welcome it. The giant retailer probably wouldn't get the same reception in Healdsburg. In fact, a lot of people got pretty freaked out in May when this small men's clothing store showed up in the downtown area.
As far as I know, this is the first time we've ever had a chain store per se come in, and it scared people.
So Mayor Evelyn Mitchell says the town began working on an ordinance to ban chain stores and restaurants known as formula businesses from the downtown. They've already been prohibited in the commercial spaces lining the city's downtown plaza.
The plaza is where people go, right? I mean, it's really unique. We call it the Healdsburg's living room.
And by a unanimous vote, the city council approved an ordinance to extend the chain store ban to a larger portion of downtown. They also banned big box stores like Home Depot and Walmart from the town entirely. Those are already available in the town of Windsor, just up the road, so Healdsburg figures it can afford to forego some sales tax revenue to maintain its identity. And it's hard to find anyone who's too upset about it.
I just think that when you're local and you have the big guys coming in, it starts changing the feeling of it. It changes the feeling of it.
You go to a mall and it has exactly the same shops all over the world. And we don't have that here. We have mostly local shops with different flavor, and people come to Healdsburg and they know that that's what they're going to find. So for us, we really like it that way.
Christine Bryan owns 101, a woman's boutique store on the plaza. She makes trips every year to Europe to purchase clothing not found anywhere else in the Bay Area.
There's not a store like this anywhere else, and that's what brings people to Healdsburg, is stores that are just unlike anything you see everywhere.
And you don't want to lose that.
I do not want to lose that. I do not want Saks. I do not want Banana Republic. I do not want those stores here.
But the mayor says there are practical concerns as well. Not every business is right on the plaza, and she's worried about what could happen to those locations if there's a severe downturn in the economy.
The concern is that they don't get any foot traffic beyond the plaza. What happens if there's an empty storefront and you've got these restrictions, and so then it remains empty? So that's my concern still. That there's going to be down the road maybe some downturn in the economy, downturn in tourism. All of those things could happen to us, and they have.
She voted for the ordinance with a provision that exceptions could be made if elected officials decide it's in the best interests of the city. And while keeping Healdsburg unique is a bedrock principle right now, it's not exactly written in stone.
The good news about an ordinance, I guess, though, is this is what I've been told, and we can change it. Right? If it doesn't work, we could also change the ordinance.